Oh, hi there. Okay, this is the end of day two. It's like dinner time, day two. And I was out of the house for most of the day, and it all worked really well. I packed a nice big salad, and I topped it with my potato dish. And this is what I wanted to show you tonight, was the potato dish that I had for dinner last night. It turned out so tasty. And I'm calling it potato risotto. You know, we're not eating rice, but it's cooked the same way. And what I did is I diced the potato up small, and I'm hoping that my camera will turn this around when it films, because right now it's backwards, but I think it turns it around otherwise. If not, we're in trouble. I'll tell you what it is. It's 3 cups of Hippocrates soup, 1 onion diced, 4 garlic chopped, 1 bunch of cilantro, the juice of 1 lime, more garlic, and then 4 potatoes. And what I did is I diced up the potatoes small, and I'll show you a little picture. I've got it here, some leftover. All right, there's those potatoes all diced up. And so I diced the 4 potatoes. I put them in the skillet and put in the Hippocrates soup, two cups of Hippocrates soup, and let it start simmering. I'm sorry, back up. I'm sorry. This is good. Obviously, I didn't have this planned very well. Okay, you're going to chop your onion and your garlic, and you're going to saute that in the dry pan. If it gets too sticky, put just a little soup in to moisten it up. And you're going to cook that a little bit first to get your onion and garlic cooked. Then add your 4 diced potatoes, 2 cups of Hippocrates soup, and then let it simmer with the lid off or cracked. Okay, you don't want it on tight because it's going to completely cook it. It's going to cook a little more slowly, like you do with risotto. With risotto, you have to keep adding liquid. Well, that's what we're going to do here. We let it cook down, and then we add a little more soup, and we let it cook down. And when it's just about tender, and this, I find this recipe stays a little firmer than regular potatoes, which is okay for what you're making. When it's been a good probably 20 minutes you've been doing this, and you can see the level of the liquids cooking down, that's when you're going to take your cilantro with the last cup of Hippocrates soup. Remember, you're starting out with 3 cups. You're going to take that 1 cup of Hippocrates soup and your cilantro and put it in the blender and puree it all up. And it's really just going to be chopping it really well. I mean, it's not truly liquefied, but it's really chopped up. And then pour that cilantro mixture onto your potatoes. And I'm going to show you my little dish here. Okay. And if I had this in the skillet, I'd be stirring it around, and I'll put the lid on and I'll crack it a little bit. And I want it to cook down a little bit more so that there's really not much liquid left. There was a little bit, but you know, it's chilled since last night, so now it's gotten firmer. And just before I serve it, what I do is I took it was a huge clove of garlic, so it would be like equivalent to 2 or 3 regular cloves. A huge clove of garlic. I grated it fine, and I took the juice of a lime, and I mixed it up like a little dressing, and I poured that over it and mixed it into the potatoes with the cilantro and stuff. That was tasty. So that's what we had for dinner last night. I put it cold on my salad today, and that became my dressing. I'm not having it for dinner tonight. Twice in 2 days, I'm ready for a day off. I still love it, but I'm going to have my half-baked potatoes tonight because those are a treat too. If you haven't had my half-baked potatoes yet, you need to look up that recipe. And it's so funny because they're not truly half-baked. I named them wrong. I didn't think about it. It's a baked half potato, not a half-baked potato. But I think half-baked is cuter. So that's what it is. And those are really good because they bake up so quickly. They take half the time because it's half potato, and they got that crispy golden edge. So now I'm enticing you to go to another recipe, but that doesn't matter. This is our what did I call this? Potato risotto. And what I'll try to do is, after this gets posted, is I'll put the recipe down underneath, because now that I'm doing my own editing, I'm sorry for you. Now that I'm doing my own editing, I don't know how to put the pictures in like my husband did to give you a recipe. So I'm going to have to post it underneath. So that'll clarify it for you. But today's gone well. Tomorrow's day 3, and I'm going to have a new recipe for you tomorrow too, because I already know what I'm taking. We're going to a potluck, and I know what I'm going to take. So come on back tomorrow night, and I'll show you how my recipe turns out. All right, hang in there. We're doing this. We're doing the Gerson thing. We're doing good. All right, have a good day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.